Hello, everyone.
Right here.
Two, one, fire. T plus 5 seconds.
What the wrong with that car, bro? What the truck, man? What is wrong with that truck, man? Why the truck driving?
It looks like this car completely lost control and started swerving wildly down the street, sending everyone nearby into panic. A terrifying moment as a 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck eastern Taiwan, causing vehicles on the highway to sway violently back and forth. Following an earthquake in Indonesia, a small tsunami rushed in within seconds and flooded the road. But fortunately, it was not strong enough to cause casualties. A powerful landslide swept through a village area in Afghanistan, covering the landscape in dust and leaving residents frozen in fear. An entire layer of earth slid downhill during this landslide in central Java, Indonesia, leaving everyone who witnessed it completely stunned. The Ganda Asansol Express slammed into a rice truck at a crowded rail crossing, creating a terrifying scene for passengers and locals alike. A terrifying avalanche swept toward a resort in Russia, forcing tourists to run for their lives as a massive wall of snow came crashing down. One wrong pedal press, and suddenly this parking job becomes a water sport. Reckless overtaking put an innocent person in danger, and this woman escaped the container truck by just centimeters. Heavy rain caused the ground to collapse beneath this road in Saudi Arabia, creating a dangerous sinkhole for passing vehicles. They had only seconds to react, and luckily managed to avoid a disaster. Heavy rain triggered massive flooding across northern India, pushing river levels dangerously close to this bridge and carrying huge amounts of debris downstream. What started as a normal day turned chaotic when a water pipe burst and flooded the entire shop within seconds. On tight, winding roads like this, speed quickly turns small mistakes into big problems. A cloud of dust filled Al-Qud Street in Kirkuk, Iraq, as excavation work caused a cosmetic showroom to suddenly collapse. If that man hadn't held the boy back, this video could have ended in a much worse way. One unexpected wave was enough to break the entire ice sheet apart, placing the fishermen in a terrifying and dangerous situation. This is why sharp curves and residential areas should never be this close to each other. Overpressure turned this ball into a sudden explosion, and sheer luck kept anyone from getting hurt. Things can go from normal to dangerous in just seconds, which is why drivers must always stay alert.
看那个现场哟，哎呦，还妈还个原还个车呗，你说。
This shocking moment shows a BMW smashing into a lobby after the driver accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake in China.
Я знав, що щось це не має стати. Я знав. А Богам у материну.
Giant ice chunks crashed through the Zhdanivka River in Ukraine, turning the calm river into a terrifying winter disaster. Snow-covered branches can become too heavy, causing trees to snap in an instant.
Whacking it.
One wrong hit triggered an explosion, and the worker was incredibly fortunate not to suffer serious burns. This is a nightmare scenario where a simple push on a glass door leads to an instant explosion of shards. One sudden movement of the fan put her in danger, but the surrounding guard likely saved her from serious injury. That wasn't a fall. That was an unplanned breakdance performance on ice. The man accidentally kicked a burning firework into a pile of explosives, triggering a dangerous chain explosion and immediate chaos. The shoreline in the Philippines turned lively as fish jumped onto the beach, drawing crowds as if it were a natural fishing celebration. Strong winds tore through the tents at Aloha Stadium swap meet, triggering chaos as vendors and visitors rushed to find safety.
Oh my God! I have to turn around. It's crazy out here. Look at, everyone's turning around. Look what's on the video.
An avalanche struck the Elbrus ski resort, covering the area in a blinding whiteout within moments.
Бам! Все! Все! Господи! Боже! Как красиво! И все. И все раз...
This wasn't a crash. It was an unexpected water landing with 5 unwilling swimmers. A sudden ground collapse swallowed part of a gas station in Egypt, pulling nearby shops down and causing widespread panic. Watching the entire house shake like this makes it clear how devastating the 7.9 magnitude earthquake in China truly was. Massive ice wall moved across Mackenzie River in Canada during spring breakup, pushing water levels to record highs and forcing many residents to evacuate. Is this your first time seeing 2 eels fight? It's shocking how skilled and intense their movements really are. This ground test of an F-4 ejection seat shows the incredible power required to launch a pilot safely away from a failing jet. A terrifying moment unfolded in Sao Paulo, Brazil, when an oxygen cylinder exploded like a rocket and shot across the area. His fast reaction made all the difference, allowing him to escape a speeding car just in time.
Băi, nebunilor, băi! Păi știi ce mi-ai făcut acum? Știi cât mi-ai dat daună?
This is exactly why driving near the coast during stormy waves can turn into a nightmare in seconds.
What the?
A powerful 6.9 magnitude earthquake in Taiwan violently shook an IKEA store, sending people into panic as they rushed to find shelter.
Jesus Christ! Ow! Jesus Christ!
The store was heavily damaged after a car burst through its glass front in Serbia, stunning staff and pedestrians nearby. A falling load from a truck can cause serious injuries or worse, making proper cargo restraint critical. Seeing this makes me question why they remained on the bridge during a powerful earthquake instead of getting off as fast as possible.
Trzymaj się!
Two yachts collided in the Red Sea, leaving one of them severely damaged. Who do you think should be held responsible for this costly accident? What seemed like a minor mistake, forgetting the handbrake, almost caused a fatal accident, but his rapid response saved him. It was a matter of seconds, and thankfully, he jumped onto the boat before the animal could close in any further. What looked like a sudden explosion was actually an electrical arc discharge from a power line, terrifying passersby. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.